I'm back to talk about real quick American Sniper. American Sniper is based on a true story about a U.S. Navy SEAL named Chris Kyle, played by Bradley Cooper, and it talks about his time serving in the Iraq War and the effects that war has on him and his family. And it's directed by the one and only Clint Eastwood. I remember seeing the trailer for this movie a few months back. That got me hooked. And it was directed by Clint Eastwood. Now, I have to be honest, a lot of his movies have been somewhat inconsistent for the last couple of years, but they all had a lot of promise. He's one of the best actors that's ever lived and probably one of the best directors that we have today, even though not all of his movies have been that good. Thankfully, this movie makes up for that in so many ways because American Sniper is really good. And it finally managed to get to my area at this time because I was hearing so much about it, and when it finally came out on Christmas Day, I wanted to go see it, but then my theater wasn't playing it at that time, and I just went, oh man. And I could say that I definitely really enjoyed it, and I don't really understand why so many people are hating on this movie because it's pro-America, blah blah blah. No, it's not. No, it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not directly in your face, if you know what I mean. It does a good job of portraying men of war and how they suffer the consequences of war, even though I would have liked a little bit more of it. I guess you can't really have it all, but it's a really good story. You understand why Chris Kyle is the way he is and why he goes back to Iraq so many times, because he likes doing it and nobody else will do it, and he's the only one who has the ability to protect his guys more than any other sniper ever can. And Bradley Cooper is really the heart and soul of this movie. I've always liked the guy as an actor, and here he continues to impress. If it wasn't for him, this movie would probably not be the way it is. And his wife in the movie, played by Sienna Miller, you might know her from one of the G.I. Joe movies in the last couple years. She's actually not annoying, and she does a really good job of playing the wife who's concerned about her husband. It would have been really easy for her to come off and say, "Why are you talking to me? Pay attention." But luckily it doesn't go down that route. And the battle scenes that take place in Iraq, they're really intense and really nail-biting to watch at times. That's a credit to Clint Eastwood. Much like in Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima, he doesn't glorify the action. He makes it realistic. Much like Steven Spielberg does in a lot of ways with his movies, like Private Ryan and his work on Band of Brothers. If there's any problems I have with it, like I said before, maybe we could have had a little bit more of an emphasis on the effects of war, but like I said, you can't have it all. But I definitely really enjoyed this movie. It's a really good war movie, and I definitely recommend it if you're interested. If any of you guys have seen it, comment below, tell me what your thoughts on American Sniper are, and till next time.